Humanoid robots are no longer just a dream of science fiction. For years, these robots lived only in labs and on the pages of books. Today, they are stepping out into our world. They are appearing in our homes, hospitals, and even on busy city streets. Many people are surprised by how quickly things are changing. Only a decade ago, robots were clumsy and awkward outside the lab. Now, they walk, talk, and help us in new ways. This change is a big moment for humanity. We must ask, are we truly ready for humanoid robots to become part of our daily lives? This essay looks at the journey of humanoid robots. We will explore what these machines are, why they are arriving now, and how they affect us. Along the way, we will consider both the excitement and the worries that come with this new age. By the end, we will have a better understanding of what it means to share our world with robots, and what we need to do next. Humanoid robots are machines built to look and move like humans. They often have arms, legs, a head, and sometimes even a face. Their design helps them fit into spaces made for people. For example, they can walk through doors, climb stairs, or use tools we use every day. These robots can do many things. Some can talk, listen, and even read faces to guess feelings. Others are built to carry objects, clean, or help people move. The main goal is to make robots that can work where humans work, side by side. Humanoid robots have a long history in stories and dreams. People have imagined robot helpers and friends for hundreds of years. But only now are we starting to build robots that are truly lifelike. Companies like Boston Dynamics, Honda, and SoftBank have created some of the most famous examples. Seeing a robot that looks and acts like a person can be strange. But this human shape helps robots do many everyday jobs. It also makes it easier for people to talk to and trust them. There are several reasons why humanoid robots are moving out of research labs now. First, technology has improved quickly. Better sensors, batteries, and computer chips mean robots can move, see, and think more like us. They can walk without falling, recognize objects, and even understand speech. Second, there is a need for help in many areas. Our world is facing problems like an aging population and staff shortages. Robots can fill gaps in care, cleaning, and other services where there are not enough people. Companies and families want smart helpers who never get tired. Third, robots are becoming cheaper to make. New ways of building and programming them have lowered the cost. This means more companies can afford to use them, not just big research labs. Lastly, people are becoming more used to the idea of robots. Thanks to movies, news, and toys, robots do not feel as strange as before. This new comfort is opening the door for robots to join our lives in real ways. One place we are starting to see humanoid robots is in the home. Some robots clean floors, like the famous Roomba. Others, like Japan's Pepper, can chat, remind us of tasks, or even teach children. These robots are designed to make daily life easier and more fun. For elderly people, robots can be a lifeline. They can help with simple chores or remind people to take medicine. Some robots can even call for help in an emergency. This support is important as more people live alone or need extra care. Robots can also be companions. Some are made to look friendly and give comfort. There are robots that tell stories, play games, and even show emotions with their faces or voices. For children or people who feel lonely, these robots can be good company. Still, having a robot at home is a big change. It takes time to get used to a machine as a helper or friend. But many families are already starting to welcome these new members. Humanoid robots are also starting to work outside the home. In hospitals, robots help nurses and doctors. They deliver medicine, carry supplies, or even guide visitors through hallways. Some robots can talk to patients or help them move safely from one place to another. In cities, robots are helping with many different jobs. Police and security robots can patrol public spaces and report problems. Some robots clean streets or collect trash. There are even robots that act as guides in airports, train stations, or shopping centers. These robots make life easier for busy workers. By taking on boring or dangerous tasks, they free up people to do more important work. In some places, robots help during emergencies, such as searching for people in disaster zones. Robots in public places are still rare, but their numbers are growing. Each new robot brings new lessons about how we can live and work together. Many people are excited about the arrival of humanoid robots. They see a future where robots can help solve big problems. With robots, we could care for more elderly people, clean our cities faster, and keep hospitals running smoothly. Robots can also do jobs that are too dangerous or boring for humans. For example, they can work in places with toxic chemicals or heavy lifting. This protects workers from harm and makes workplaces safer. Some people dream of robots as friends or teachers. Children may learn languages from a robot tutor. Lonely people might find comfort in a robot's company. The possibilities seem, endless. As robots become more advanced, they could unlock new ways of living. People hope that by working together, humans and robots can make the world a better place. Not everyone feels happy about robots joining our lives. Some people are worried about losing jobs to machines. If robots can do our work, what will happen to the workers? There is fear that robots might take over too many tasks. Others worry about safety. If a robot makes a mistake or breaks down, it could hurt someone. There have already been stories of accidents with robots in factories and homes. These stories make people nervous about trusting robots. Privacy is another big worry. Many humanoid robots have cameras and microphones. People ask, who is watching or listening to us? They wonder if their data is safe with a robot in the room. Finally, some people just feel uneasy around robots. It can be strange to see a machine that looks and acts like a person. This feeling, called the uncanny valley, is a real challenge for robot designers. Bringing robots into daily life is not simple. Safety is a top concern. Robots must be tested to make sure they work well around people. They should stop if something goes wrong and never harm anyone. Making robots safe takes careful design and lots of rules. Trust is just as important. People need to believe that robots will do what they promise. If a robot makes a mistake, it can be hard to trust it again. Designers are working on ways to make robots more reliable and easy to understand. There are also big ethical questions. Should robots be allowed to make decisions on their own? Who is to blame if a robot causes harm? It is not easy to answer these questions. Every new robot brings up new issues for society to think about. We must also make sure robots treat everyone fairly. If robots are biased or unfair, they could make problems worse, not better. These are challenges we must face as robots become part of our world. So, are we ready for a future with humanoid robots? There is no simple answer. Some people welcome robots with open arms. Others still feel worried or unsure. As robots step out into our homes, hospitals, and cities, these feelings will shape how we live together. To prepare, we need to learn more about robots and how they work. Education will help people feel less afraid and more in control. We should also set clear rules to keep everyone safe and protect our rights. It is important to talk about what kind of future we want. By including many voices in this conversation, we can make better choices. We should ask ourselves how we want robots to help us, and what jobs should always belong to humans. The future with humanoid robots is coming fast. If we prepare together, we can make sure this future is bright, safe, and fair for everyone.